What if I told you that everything you believe about your reality is wrong? What if the limits you think you have aren't real? Most people wake up every day, follow the same routine, and wonder why nothing ever changes. They feel stuck, like something is missing. But here's the truth. Your reality is not fixed. It's not something you're trapped in. It's something you create. And the method I'm about to show you, it's not magic. It's not wishful thinking. It's real, it's proven, and it works. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to reshape your world, how to break free from limitations you didn't even know you had. You'll see why successful people seem to attract opportunities while others struggle. You'll learn what they do differently, and more importantly, you'll learn how you can do it too. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change everything. Why your reality feels stuck. Most people live the same life on repeat. Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. The same problems, the same struggles, the same thoughts every single day. But here's something most people don't realize. Your reality isn't just happening to you. You are creating it. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who always seems to have bad luck? No matter what they do, things go wrong for them. And then there are people who always seem to land in the right place at the right time. It's not an accident. Your thoughts, beliefs, and habits shape your world. The way you see yourself, the way you talk to yourself, it all creates the life you experience. Here's the real problem. Most people don't even know they're stuck. They think life just is what it is. They believe success is for other people. They think they don't have control. And the worst part? Society reinforces this mindset. You're told to play it safe. You're told to be realistic. You're told that life is hard and you just have to deal with it. So people settle, they accept frustration as normal. They think feeling tired, stressed, and unfulfilled is just part of life. But it's not. The truth is, your reality is a reflection of your mind. Change the way you think and your world changes with it. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. The method to change everything. So if your reality is shaped by your mind, how do you change it? Here's the secret. Your brain is always filtering reality to match what you already believe. If you believe life is hard, your brain will find proof of that everywhere. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll keep seeing reasons why that's true. But if you change the way you think, if you shift your beliefs, your brain will start finding proof of something different. That's the foundation of this method, and it works in 3 simple steps. Step 1. Become aware of your current reality. Most people are so caught up in their daily routine that they don't even question it. They accept their struggles as normal. But here's your first task. Start paying attention. What thoughts run through your mind every day? What beliefs do you hold about yourself? What do you tell yourself when things go wrong? For the next 24 hours, observe your thoughts. No judgment. Just notice. You'll be shocked at how much negativity is running in the background. Step 2. Reprogram the way you think. Once you see the patterns in your thoughts, it's time to rewrite them. Every time you catch a limiting belief, stop. Challenge it. Replace it. Example. Instead of "I'm always unlucky," say "opportunities come to me all the time." Instead of "I'm not good enough," say "I am capable of learning and improving." It might feel fake at first. That's normal. But over time, your brain starts to believe what you repeatedly tell it. Step 3. Act as if your new reality already exists. This is the game changer. You have to start acting like the person you want to become. If you want to be successful, how does that version of you behave? Start now. If you want confidence, how does a confident person talk, walk, and make decisions? Do that today. Your brain will resist. It wants to stick to old patterns. But the more you practice, the faster your new reality takes shape. This method isn't magic, it's psychology. And if you apply it, your life will start shifting in ways you never imagined. Why this works? This isn't just an idea. It's backed by science. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system, RAS. It's a network of neurons in your brainstem that acts like a filter. Right now, your brain is bombarded with information, millions of pieces of data every second. But your RAS decides what actually reaches your awareness. And here's the key. Your RAS prioritizes whatever you focus on. Ever noticed how, when you start thinking about buying a new car, you suddenly see that model everywhere? That's your RAS in action. Now imagine this. If you constantly focus on problems, your brain will filter reality to show you more problems. If you focus on opportunities, your brain will start spotting them, even in places you never noticed before. Neuroplasticity, how your brain rewires itself. For decades, scientists believed the brain was fixed, that after childhood, your brain stopped changing. But now we know that's not true. Your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on your thoughts and experiences. This is called neuroplasticity. Every time you think a certain way, your brain strengthens those neural pathways. Think negatively all the time. Those pathways get stronger. Think positively and with intention. Your brain adapts to that too. It's like a dirt road turning into a highway. The more you use a certain thought pattern, the easier it becomes to follow. And this is why changing your thoughts can literally reshape your brain. Why successful people seem to attract success. You've probably seen people who always seem to have things work out for them. They take risks, make connections, and somehow land in the right place at the right time. It's not luck. Their brain is wired to look for solutions instead of problems. Instead of thinking this won't work, they think, how can I make this work? Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, they say, I can figure this out. This shift changes everything. Because once your brain starts searching for opportunities, you start noticing them. And when you notice them, you act on them. And that's how reality begins to change. How to apply it. Understanding. This is one thing. Applying it is what actually changes your life. Here's a step-by-step process to start redefining your reality today. Step 1. Identify the patterns. Controlling your life for the next 24 hours. Be hyper-aware of your thoughts. Notice the automatic responses running in your mind. Do you always assume the worst? Do you downplay your own abilities? Do you see obstacles instead of opportunities? Write them down. Don't filter. Just observe. The first step to changing anything is awareness. Step 2. Rewire the way you think. Once you know your patterns, it's time to challenge them. For each negative thought you catch, replace it with an intentional, empowering thought. Instead of, I never have good ideas. Say, I am capable of thinking creatively. Instead of, I'm not lucky. Say, I recognize opportunities and take action. This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about redirecting your focus. At first, your brain will resist. That's normal. But the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Step 3. Control your input. Your brain is shaped by what you consume, what you watch, read, and listen to. Stop feeding your mind negativity. Cut down on news that makes you feel powerless. Stop spending time around people who drain your energy. Instead, surround yourself with ideas that expand your thinking. Books, podcasts, videos, things that reinforce the mindset you want. Step 4. Take small, bold actions. Nothing rewires your brain faster than action. If you want confidence, act like a confident person, even when you don't feel like it. If you want success, start making decisions like a successful person would. If you want to be fearless, do things that make you uncomfortable every day. Your brain adapts to what you repeatedly do. The more you act as if your new reality is already true, the faster it becomes your reality. Step 5. Stay consistent. Even when you don't see immediate results. Most people give up too soon. They try for a few days, don't see big changes, and quit. But the truth is, change happens in the background. Your mind is adjusting, even when you don't notice it. The key is to stay consistent. Keep challenging negative thoughts. Keep acting as if your new reality is real. Keep feeding your brain the right input. Do this, and you'll start seeing shifts in ways you never expected. Your reality is not fixed. It never was. You're creating it every day. The only question is, what kind of reality do you want to create? Why most people fail? Now that you know how to change your reality, there's something you need to hear. Most people won't do it. Not because it doesn't work, but because their old habits and beliefs pull them back. Here's why most people fail, and how to make sure you don't. Reason number 1. They expect instant results. This isn't magic. Your brain needs time to rewire itself. If you expect to see a massive shift overnight, you'll get frustrated and quit. Instead of asking, why isn't this working yet? Ask, how can I keep improving? The ones who succeed are the ones who stay consistent, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Reason number 2. They let their old identity take over. Your brain loves comfort. Even if your old reality was negative, it was familiar. So when you start thinking differently, your mind will resist. It'll try to pull you back to what feels safe. This is where most people give up. They slip back into old patterns, telling themselves, maybe this just isn't for me. But here's the truth. If you push through this phase, the change will become permanent. Reason number 3. They surround themselves with the wrong people. Your environment shapes your mind. If the people around you are negative, always complaining and making excuses, you will absorb that energy, whether you want to or not. If you're serious about changing your reality, you need to be around people who think bigger, people who push themselves, people who believe in growth. Reason number 4, they never take action. This is the biggest one. You can watch videos like this, you can read books, you can understand the science, but if you don't take action, nothing changes. The people who transform their reality don't just learn, they apply. So the question is, are you going to be one of them? Now you know the truth. Your reality is not something that happens to you, it's something you create every single day. Most people will hear this and do nothing. They'll keep living the same life, thinking the same thoughts, and wondering why nothing ever changes. But you have a choice. You can keep letting your old beliefs control you, or you can decide, right now, to take control. Start today. Notice your thoughts. Challenge the ones that hold you back. Act like the person you want to become. Because the moment you do that, your reality will start to change. If you're ready to take this further, make sure you're subscribed. And if this video opened your mind, share it with someone who needs to hear this. The world you want is already waiting for you. Now go create it.